Hello and welcome to Under the Sink Show. This is a place where we talk about things under the sink. My name is Kyla. I am your host. And I look okay. I took a shower, I took a nap, and then I woke up and I'm like, you know what? Everything's gonna be okay. I don't like today. I don't like today at all. I'm trying this thing where I need to just slow down in expressing my ideas. I get really excited to share my thoughts, but I feel like I still am learning on how to express those thoughts or how to relay them in a way that there is almost zero chance of it being misunderstood. I wanted to create an episode where the title would be "Are You Not Entertained?" And I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. So I list down a couple of things. And this is from earlier today. And I had very strong feelings about the things that I have listed. When I was young, and by young I mean when I was a teenager, I used to think that mainstream media was uncool, because I felt that mainstream media was like, because everybody was doing it, I didn't want to be part of it. I wanted to be different. And also the taste itself, right? Like the taste sometimes of mainstream media is not aligned to what I like. So yeah, usually that's it. And then over time, I've learned that sometimes, the hell? As I was growing up, I realized that, hey, it's not entirely uncool to like mainstream media, right? Like there's a lot of good things in mainstream media. We have pop songs in mainstream media. We have movies that are really cool. We have a bunch of books, although very doubtful for most of it. I'm sure everybody has this sentiment, is that mainstream media is mainstream because we have agreed that it's good. Despite all of our differences in that particular category, we have agreed that is something that we like, right? It's either we all, a lot of people agreed that it's good, or the marketing was so good that it became mainstream. You know what I mean? Whatever is mainstream kind of says a lot about who we are as a society, and says a lot about the capacity of what our standard is. And maybe I'm wrong, but a lot of the things that go mainstream sometimes is very dumb, and it's dumb, and we all like dumb things, we like laughing, we like stupid things. It's such a human thing that we would laugh about it. But I feel that in it kind of sometimes takes away our ability to question, or to just think, or to reflect on what we have consumed. Do you know that term, second second screen audience, and how like movies right now are over exposition or very redundant in terms of script, in terms of dialogues, because they are the filmmakers assume that the person who's watching it may not be fully attentive to what they're watching, and how they're probably scrolling on their phone listening to the movie that they're watching, and then like scrolling on their phone, so they have to actively spoon-fed information to the audience. And I think that for me was something that I just thought about in the phrase "Are you not entertained?" because I wanted this episode to be titled "Are you not entertained?" And I think that's what I wanted to talk about. I don't necessarily have a solution to this. Sometimes I find myself in moments like that when I scroll, like, because I'm guilty of scrolling too. I'm guilty of scrolling, and especially in reels and on Instagram. It's very funny. I'm laughing at it, but then a part of my brain is like, why are you laughing at that? And what is the lesson here? And I know that people might say that there is no lesson. It's all for fun. It's all for shits and giggles. Okay, yes, that is good. But what happens if it's always like that? Maybe someone would rebut, nah, I don't know, Kyla, we don't want to think about these things right now. We just want to laugh and all that. Okay, but that is all just temporary joy. Like, isn't it kind of more meaningful that we consume something and then we internalize it, and then we go about the world, we changed in a way. And yeah, so I am entertained, but like, at what cost, you know? I think it's scary to not be aware of what you consume and you just letting it be. I think that is the point that I'm trying to convey. You know what I mean? And even now that you're listening to me or you're watching me, I hope that I can, trigger you to think and to even disagree with me. That's totally fine, as long as you thought of something rather than just taking everything in and consuming everything that I say. I hope that you form your own opinions. And of course, don't force yourself to form opinions, because some people like to form opinions just for the sake of like contradicting, or like for the sake of just having an argument, or for the sake of just like, being philosophical in some way. Bruh, you do not deserve to have a philosophical duel with me. Do you even know who I am? I think what I'm getting at is, there is joy, and there is like a bunch of emotions when we are entertained, right? Like when we are entertained, we're like, we're feeling this ecstatic, vibe. But I think it is scary to not be aware why it's entertaining, or why am I entertained by this, right? Like, there's no, like, I feel like it is useful to still have that something that grounds you, because we don't know, like, maybe the things that are entertaining you and the things you are consuming is slowly shaping you and you are not aware of it. I hope that when you're doom scrolling, sometimes in moments where you would laugh, you get to have a moment of like, what am I watching? You know? Why am I watching this? That phone, this is for real. That phone is keeping us all apart. I don't know. I don't have proof, but it may be keeping us all apart. Under the Sync Show is a The Love Club project, and The Love Club is me. Anyway, I am going to go outside. I'm gonna go outside because the sun is shining and I don't want to miss it. And I'm gonna buy Banana Q, which is now 25 pesos, by the way. How did we get here? I used to know you. Banana Q was like 7 pesos before. How did we know? What is going on? Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day. And if you have any questions, concerns, just talk to me. That would be really nice. If you just reach out, even if you just reply to my stories, that would be really cool. Because like I feel like I don't know, right? I'm not forcing you to do it, but just like do it.